Hey Hammerheads, I know what you're thinking. You didn't ask for it, but I'm here to give it. A classic compare and contrast, a real throwback to high school essays. In this video, I will be breaking down 2 horror movies I've recently seen and highlighting not only what makes them special, but what makes their message so current, even though they came out almost 15 years apart.
Real hammer.
This week, I watched Jennifer's Body, the 2009 high school horror movie written by Diablo Cody and directed by Karen Kusuma, starring Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried. In an unexpectedly perfect double feature pairing, I finally bought X, the 2022 horror movie that gives new meaning to torture porn, written and directed by Ty West. After spending some time reflecting on both, I realized not only are these 2 movies great additions to their niche genres, but also feminist statement pieces that take on the extremes of their tropes. Before we begin highlighting the common themes, let's touch on both films independently. Now, Jennifer's Body has all the classic high school horror movie tropes. Hot popular girl, the nerdy friend, no curfew in a town that is suddenly losing more and more of its graduating class. They even do the classic, oh, she's nerdy and plain because she wears glasses, a la She's All That. What I enjoyed about this movie were the classic one-liners and the gore. However, what I loved about this movie is that the victim becomes the villain in ways that actually empower them and make the viewer empathize with women who embrace their stereotypes. X was surprising in that 1, you get to see Kid Cudi's whole business, and 2, the moment a character tries to project shame onto the women for being porn stars, the women stand up for themselves and fight for their right to be active participants in their own sex life. Too often in movies do we see immoral characters have a redemption arc that aims to tell the viewer that although we may be enjoying the story and can empathize with the characters, there's still a moral right and wrong. For example, in the movie Juno, when viewers are led to support Juno's right to choose, only for Juno to make the moral decision and keep the baby. It was refreshing to see a film tackle a controversial or immoral subject and follow it through to the end. So what started this rant? Watching these movies together left me feeling hopeful. So many times while watching horror movies or movies of any genre, we're left with the message that women can only be portrayed as weak or one-dimensional. It was refreshing to watch 2 movies that put women in the driver's seat. Jennifer's Body takes the vengeful rape victim depicted in Last House on the Left or I Spit on Your Grave and gives her the power to get revenge on all of the men who viewed her as a sexual object. X paid homage to Texas Chainsaw Massacre in so many ways. The young group of teenagers in a van wandering into a stranger's house because apparently that's okay to do. The difference, however, was that Mia Goth's character fought back, empowered by her youth, sexuality, and strength that the villains in the movie so desperately wanted to snuff out. Both movies depict young women embracing their sexuality, experiencing the consequences, and putting their heads up high or cutting someone else's head off. Drop a comment below about other unexpected double features, and please, subscribe, like, and ring that notification bell. Remember, if you're watching this video, you are a card-carrying member of Thrill Hammer Nation. See you later.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up!